Hello traders, Mike Hamilton from Trade the Easy Way, and we are looking at the pound yen on the daily chart. I did get stopped out on a trade in the euro session, but I did re-enter because I thought this was. I've been following this for chart for 3 years or more since I called it bullish in mid 2012, but yeah, just got my entry a little too high, my stop a little too tight. Very bad combination, and they dragged it under the 600 points by about 12 points. Just nicked me out, so I got back in after the data was out, and then took some points out of it. So we continue to close higher. So I'm still buying pullbacks to support my core position, with the aim of getting to 188 and potentially beyond. Data tomorrow is services data for UK, CAD trade balance, US trade balance, Fed chair speaking. It's a lot. That's a lot to get through. Looking for a drop in events as well. Oils, we'll look at oil a little later. So it's a busy day tomorrow. So I would look particularly for the dry speaking at 9. I'm going to trade the pound yen and see where we are in the morning, and then I suspect I might just sit tight until we get all the rest of this data out of the way, until we get at least half an hour of the US open. Okay, but very bullish charts, so let's look at the indices. So the Dow is came within 20 points of 18,000 today. It's high, but we have broken that trend line, so let's just see if we can continue. Buying pullbacks is still working, so I suggest you still buy pullbacks, and let's see if it continue higher. And if we get a reversal bar, then we know where we are. So that level is 17,845. Let's see if that works. And DAX is not as good. These indices are getting a little tired. So 850, I still think we'll see 850 on that. That's a very hesitant bar. And when you've got a gap of between the 200 and the 50 there, that could always want to get filled. So what I'm saying is, still buy pullbacks in the Dow, but just be careful of this one, because when we pushed up here, we pulled back, we pushed up again, and we pulled back. I just wonder, I just think we may, particularly with that candle that we've got now, I just think we have had 1, 2, 3, 4. This is potentially still in wave 5 potentially, but if you look at the overall trend line, which I've just drawn while you weren't there, and you can see that we are potentially going to knock into that. So this 50% at 850 is a potential buy area, to see if we can really penetrate into that area there and get through this trend line. That's enough of the indices. Let's look at some more. Euro is clinging on. This is the Euro US dollar, and we're holding on to this fib level. The highs are selling still, so this could still very much roll over. We may just end up flapping around at least all the data's out tomorrow, and of course all eyes are on UK rates on Thursday and non-farm payroll on Friday. So that's a sell at 990 to see if we can close and then push through this level here. keep shorting until the shorts stop working. Pound US is much harder to look at. In all honesty, I actually think this can push up. We've just come down to test the 50 MA. We're just underneath the 200. I think we're in the process of holding this trend line and could potentially go up, but it is not a clear setup. US dollar CAD sell signal under the 50 MA. So if you get a pullback to 130.90, let's see if that can come back down to support and beyond. You can see from the 50-day moving average, we had this sort of distribution pattern up here. Pulled back, went up, sold, pulled back, sold. So we just look as if overall that we are just a little bit tired here, and this 200 MA is creeping up and looks as if that wants to be tested. Alright, so we're seeing some reasonable weakness in the dollar, hence the reason why the Euro US short is a little harder to predict and not so high a probability. Right, quickly, oil. Nice push up, so weakness in the dollar showing through in strength in the oil. We're only 170 points off of 50. I would wait till we get invents out of the way, see where we are, and so see if this pullback area here of about 47.50 can hold to see us go further. Alright, that's enough for me. I will see you in the room tomorrow. Bye for now.